used to be that you would go out and try new material to see how it worked live, like you were talking about. But now, in a way, you've given away that, and you create a demand for that music. And then if you change it, people have already listened to it a number of times, and they already know what it is, and they've leaked these ideas or whatever it is.
Well, your idea of testing then has to change.
Right.
Regardless of what it is or how it's bootlegged or whatever it is, the power behind it is in the inspiration of the creator. You know, if the creator is connected, you know, the person that's doing it, then, you know, it'll just have the impact that you want. I mean, a good example is those early Tool videos, because we're talking about very different time period.
Yes.
Between then and now.
Yeah.
But the creativity was rich. It was very rich. So it doesn't matter if something like that came out today, done simply or whatever, or back then through the process of, as Adrian was talking, the MTV regulations and all that. You know, that the bottom line is, how good is it? How is it affecting? How powerful is it?
The playing field is a bit leveled by all of this. If you think about it, if you will do the work to get to the audience, your audience will be there. It doesn't mean there'll be billions of them, you know, because there's so much content out there. It can't be that, because there's so many things to look at and hear. It's hard to decide when and how to do that. I don't spend a lot of time on it personally, other than interacting with my fans, because I get lost in it. And then you know, an hour goes by and I think, wow, I should be doing something, right?
Okay, so you guys are all from different places. Long Island, right? You're from Kentucky. You're from Kansas. You're from Boston.
You know?
Does that play into anything, into the way that you think about music?
I think not, but I think we've all, I won't speak for everyone else, but we musicians share the wonder and the joy of making music with people from around the planet, whom we may, in my case, may not speak the same language, and the music isn't always simple and go down easy, but there's some magic to that, and it doesn't really matter where the person came from. At least that's my experience.
Music is a language. It's always amazed me. You can go to Poland where they may not even speak a word, and yet they enjoy it exactly the same, and somehow they get it, what you're trying to give to them, because music is that way. It transcends all other things. So
yeah, I think there was a period of time where locational music played a big role in the culture, because this guy here plays this and he lives in our town, and we don't have the radio, we don't have records, you know. But I think by the time all of us were even teenagers, you know, you knew who, you know, King Crimson was, you knew who, for me, I knew who Led Zeppelin was, all my friends, I knew who Queen, I knew then some of the great fusion stuff. So it was, all of this music, I don't know how much it mattered, how much, I think Tony's correct. I don't really think it mattered tremendously that we're all from different locations in the United States. Now, food might be different, but the kind of music we were exposed to and had, I don't think it was very far apart.
however, in the Crimson Band that we're talking about, 1981, I think it did really inform the music, because you had two Englishmen and two
that's a different
Americans.
story.
That combination was really unique. Just like when the Beatles came out, there was a total uniqueness to for us Americans, because they didn't even sound the same as us.
I'd like to take a second to talk to you about this channel. This is actually Rick Beato 2. I've had it since the beginning of my main channel, and many of you are not subscribed. As a matter of fact, 87% of the people that watch this channel regularly are not subscribed. So I encourage you to hit the subscribe button on this channel and on my main channel. This will help me get even more of my dream guests and help continue to grow both channels. Thank you.
But when we were putting together things as King Crimson back then, it was really interesting. Bill Bruford's viewpoint, Robert's, the input and ours to them was very unique because they kind of didn't understand. We just like to play. They wanted to talk about the music a lot. We just, well, let's play it. That's the American way, and Bill would always joke about that. The Americans just want to play. And but I think there was something to that. To me, I guess personally for me, I felt like elevated a little bit to be playing with two brilliant English people as well as one of the greatest bass players in the world. But like Tony said, I mean, all of us have played a lot of music with a lot of different people, and I've played with a lot of nationalities and been just like Tony has. He's probably done it more than any of us. Tony probably has played with more people than any of us, wouldn't you say? For sure.
I've played with a lot of players who were a lot better than me, and it's kind of how you learn to try to up your game, even if you can't do it right away.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you want
Maybe
to be
I'll
a better
hold
tennis player, play a better tennis player.
Yeah.